the thing is, when I coached high school football, and I loved it. If you want to talk to anyone in the world, and all these guys dream of coaching in the NFL or coaching in college, if you want to coach and you're listening to the podcast, go volunteer at your local high school. You can change the life of a kid. And once you do it once or twice, and these kids actually buy into what you're doing, because you don't know the home life that these kids come from. You don't know if it's a great home. You don't know if it's a horrible home. You don't judge them, and you treat them like humans. You can change a kid's life. There are kids now that I know that I coached 3-4 years ago who will call me and say, hey, coach, what are you doing? I learned a long time ago, you want to be the coach that when they're old enough, they want to call you to go have a beer because you taught them to be a man. So I feel like, in all honesty, I got a lot out of the high school game personally. I'd love to have been in a high school game forever. Now, as you know, probably from the high schools you guys came from, you've got in high school, unfortunately, let's just put it how it is. A lot of times you may have a guy that's really good at one wide receiver, the next guy's decent, and the guy on the left side, somebody's mama gave a lot of money to the booster club. So the talent level varies. You know, that's my joke with everybody. So your talent level varies. What really pushed me into the prep side and what I really enjoy is it meshes the two things I really loved about when I coached professionally and when I coached high school. I can go out and recruit and say we're going to recruit the best of the best that needs our service. And we can bring those kids in and build a dominant team. And on the second hand, we can work with those kids in the same aspect I loved about high school in developing them as a young man, so that whether he ever plays football again, he understands how to speak in public. He understands how to treat women. He understands, you know, how to hold down a job, how to do things that he may not have had the chance to do. Maybe you get him out of a bad environment and show him there is a life outside of what he knows. So that's my love of the prep game, is I mold both aspects and don't have the pressure of a college telling me I have to win or lose. I don't care if we win or lose. If I develop 700 kids, and this is, I'll tell parents, the ones I've recruited, you ask them, if I develop 700 kids to be better men and I lose 700 games, I don't care, because I've done my job as a human and a coach.